On today's episode, we have a listener who finally got to connect with their cousin, a husband insecure about his wife being the new breadwinner, a former lover stealing their ex's mother, an OP calling out Reddit for their weird age gap rule, Sean rule, and a woman calls a guy creepy. And as usual, we cap the episode with a segment by the Amazing Underbakke where we will be rating that date. For the Patreon and members exclusive story, we have a bride asking for an outrageous demand. Consider being a patron or a YouTube member to get all the perks, but Reddit on Wiki starts right now.
Get therapy.
What's up, Wikimaniacs, and welcome back to another Reddit Reading Monday. I'm your host for today. It is I, your punny Pinoy John. As usual, I am joined by the two handsomest boys of all time. Ladies and gentlemen, you got the newly 30-year-old snack, Josh, Shell, and the forever scrumptious Sean Salvino. What's up, brothers?
Hello.
My birthday week is over. I think Sean's is the closest one now. So.
It is. And then mine is the following week after that.
Hell yeah.
So acknowledge us, baby.
We get a month out of the
brothers?
year, just ourselves.
Yes. And then May is also AAPI month, so celebrate me twice.
Oh, so I gotta just get a week off? Is that what, or a month off?
Yes.
Is that what happens?
Josh is fired.
That'd be cool, honestly.
No. We need you.
No. I meant it'd be cool to have like Asian creators come on and like be on our podcast instead of me. And I could still work behind the scenes.
Well,
absolutely not. We need you here, brother. We need you.
I can bring Chris. That feels like an easy Asian guest right off the bat.
I know a guy. I'll bring him in.
I know a fucking guy.
I know quite a bit, but boys, we just did our bonus live stream for the YouTube members as well as the patrons. Apologies if that was a little hiccup in the
Went
beginning,
smooth.
but come on.
I don't know what you're talking
You
about.
expect that from us already. We're like
As smooth as our December live show went. So if you know, you know. You know what I mean?
Slightly smoother.
Were we sweating? Yes, profusely. But did we make it happen regardless? You bet your ass we did.
Did some
did
people
it.
break out some really good accents? Yes.
No?
Yes.
No.
Yes. Absolutely they did.
Oh, damn. Well, let's get started with this episode. We got 5 stories today and also like our Amazing Underbakke segment. So a little bit extra, but one of them is kind of short. So we will get to that first story. You guys ready?
Let's do it.
Well, the first story is actually posted by one of our Wikimaniacs on our subreddit, r/Reddit on Wiki. People, we do exist. There's a show behind the subreddit.
How many people are on that subreddit now?
Ooh, I think like 100-some thousand.
180,000 we just hit.
Holy
Wow.
shit.
Wait,
We don't get that many downloads, so what the fuck is going on?
Absolutely not. No one listens to us.
Are we still the number 2 subreddit?
Yes.
I don't know
we
how that
fluctuate.
works. I'll figure that out.
You do. You see it on the app.
Okay.
We're typically 1 or number 2.
Who do we switch with? Rogue?
Do you know who the number
Joe
1
Rogan
is?
himself?
No, we beat Joe Rogan, baby.
Oh hell yeah. Fuck him.
2 hot takes, which is well deserved.
Yeah.
They're
absolutely.
more prevalent, more known
Honestly, an insane accomplishment. Because they like tour and shit.
But people know they are a podcast. They don't know that we're a podcast.
That's fucking facts. That's absolutely
Okay, so I got
facts.
it.
That
I got it
explains
right
why
here.
they
I got the
tour.
rankings. 2 hot
Let's get
takes. Us.
Ooh,
Joe Rogan. H3H3 Productions.
they also know that it's a production / podcast.
So that is
Who's
the
that? Who's
top
H3H3?
Ethan Klein. You know him? H3 Podcast? No? All right. Well, we're just shouting out a free podcast.
I think I do know him, but I don't think I like him.
I mean, he's a controversial figure in some ways. So
Anyways,
we'll leave it at that.
we'll leave it at that. But this one is posted by user Better Midscore Sorbet.
Ooh.
And the title for this is Thank You, Reddit on Wiki.
Us?
Oh.
Or the
Us?
subreddit? Because we had nothing
No.
to do with that, probably.
It's us. All right. So this is going to be a wholesome story. So hope you guys enjoy this one.
Wow.
Hello. This is my 24 female first time ever posting on Reddit, but I've been listening to the Reddit on Wiki podcast for almost 2 years now.
Oh, hell yeah.
Thank you, Better Sorbet. This podcast has helped me through some really hard times. Just last year, my grandfather had a stroke and was in a coma. 2 of my friends died in a car accident, and my uncle was diagnosed with leukemia. But this isn't the reason I have come to say thank you. Because of the aforementioned cancer diagnosis, I started living with my aunt, uncle, and their 2 kids, one 15 male and one 9 male. My uncle needs 24/7 care after his bone marrow transplant, and my aunt can't do it all by herself. I also thought that I could help my cousins process this since my mom had cancer when I was 12. Over the past few months, I was having trouble getting my 15-year-old cousin, let's call him Joe, to talk. Joe is the type of kid to keep everything in and only give short answers to questions. Car rides with him would be dead silent. Finally, one day, I decided that I didn't want to listen to the radio, and I put on this podcast. Also, sorry in advance, Joe, for all the dick jokes that I've said in the show.
Just 15, right?
Yeah, I feel like I was saying those jokes when I was a 15-year-old.
Yeah, that's
you know,
the PG-13
I still have to say
joke,
it.
I would say.
Yeah, but anyways, they put, to my surprise, unprompted, Joe started to talk to me about the stories.
Oh.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, Joe.
That morning, when I dropped him off at school, I started crying because it felt like a breakthrough. And it was, listening to this podcast every morning has become our routine.
That's
we love
awesome.
laughing. We love laughing about how stupid people can be, but also talking about nuances of situations. He even started talking to me about his day-to-day life and things he's excited or upset about. That's awesome. And to close it off, they put, thank you, John, Josh, and Sean, but also thank you to all the goats out
Hell
there
yeah.
who repost the
There
stories
it is.
and help make this community what it is. The end.
God damn.
That's
That
awesome.
was really fucking sick.
What was the username again? Sorry, it was Sorbet.
It's a Better Sorbet. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly as well.
Well, shout out to you, Better Sorbet, and Joe. I appreciate you both listening. Crazy to me that our podcast and what we say, like the stupid shit that comes out of our mouth, could be
Especially mine.
can be like a thing that brings people together. That's crazy to me. It's still hard to wrap my mind around, in all honesty. But that's awesome. We appreciate you being here, listening to the stories. I know, like when I'm done, I usually talk to Sienna about the stories after. I'll be like, you won't believe what the fuck we just read. and it's always
They
a
do be
fun time.
crazy.
So I'm glad that other people get that out of this as well. So thank you very much.
Yeah, likewise. It's it's always fun to, talk to fans and banter with fans and, have a good time. But it's every once in a while, we get stories like this, and like stories like I don't know, just random stories where people are saying, how they've connected with people around them through just talking about the stories that we talk about. And it's insane to be a vessel for that. Extremely blessed that you guys, and lucky that you guys have found us, and lucky that our community is as good as it is. Because honestly, if it was just us, we wouldn't have everything that we have was an idea from the Wikimaniacs. A subreddit, Wikimaniac. YouTube members,
Mid-score.
a Wikimaniac. Fucking
Steffi.
Discord, a Wikimaniac.
Saskia!
The only idea that we didn't get from a Wikimaniac was Patreon because I'm greedy. So like,
That's Sean Samsworth.
so it's like really
We had that
we're
well
just-
before we had listeners.
Oh, that was objective number one.
Day one, baby.
I had no idea how to get people here, but that was that was my one contribution. But yeah, we're just so blessed to have so many amazing Wikimaniacs that built this with us. So crazy. Thank you for writing in such a beautiful story, and glad to be, a part of y'all's bonding relationship.
Yeah, absolutely. And no matter where the show progresses, we will always be the three dumbasses who will always get a lot of things wrong every week.
Yes.
No matter how much you remind us, we're just dumb as fuck. But our heart is there, like for sure. Like our intentions are well-meaning, but
Unless
better
it's peanuts.
sorbet. Unless it's peanuts, of course. That's where we kind of draw the line, right? But better sorbet and Joe, if this is part of your routine still, hopefully when this episode come out and you're dropping them off to school and you hear this, just know like that we appreciate you. And Joe, it sounds like you're gonna turn out to be like an amazing young man, like gonna grow up that way. If you're able to communicate, be able to express yourself in a healthy manner and just having those types of conversations, you're gonna be an amazing man growing up. So shout out to you, and we appreciate you, Better Sorbet, for being vulnerable and sharing that story with us, because sometimes we get good comments, sometimes we get hateful comments, but when we get stories like this that resonates to us, it does make everything better for us, not just as content creators, but like as people in general, right? Like we try our best to humanize us in front of a screen, but just to kind of manifest it into like making someone else's day better. What can we say? That's just cherry on top for us. So we really appreciate you.
Well said.
Next story, and this is the one that's how you know me and Sean were vibing, because we picked the same one. That was supposed to be on the live stream, but shout out to my boy for giving me the lob, because I didn't have time to search for other things. But this one is cross-posted by one of the GOATs, one of the people that constantly contribute to the community, Phoebe the Fan.
Indeed.
Phoebe the Fan cross-posted from r/marriage. The title is How to Deal with My Wife Suddenly Becoming the Breadwinner. I was gonna confuse myself with the numbers on the title, so I was like, screw this.
How to deal with it?
Yeah, how to deal with my wife suddenly becoming the breadwinner.
Be happy.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I don't know.
That's it.
Spoiler alert.
Be like me.
This guy is a bitch. Spoiler alert.
Be like me.
Oh yeah, Sean already knows the story. I forgot about that.
Hey, Sean already knows this.
Oh.
Come on, I'm the living embodiment.
Yeah, I was gonna say, grab a broom, clean around the house, do whatever you
Bitch,
can
I am
so that she
rocking
can
the
succeed for you guys.
I'm rocking the fuck out of that apron, baby.
Hell yeah.
Give a shit. But just to give age context, because I was gonna confuse myself, the OP is male 27, and then the wife is 26 female. So just to kind of give you guys that context. So we've been married for 5 years and have 2 kids under the age of 3. So majority of our marriage, she's been pregnant or looking after the kids. We agreed on the traditional marital roles. I work and she stays at home looking after the kids, which at that part, no issues because they agreed with it. So I guess that's fine on that end.
I mean, I hate the term traditional marriage roles because it implies that that's how it's supposed to be. But
yeah,
we can gloss over that for now.
Yeah, for now. You can go off on that later, Josh. You'll get the chance to. My income does provide, but not to the extent where we can go on holidays abroad every year or afford a new car outright. We strongly disagree on financing a car, and anything can happen, and missing a car payment would put us in a very tight spot. She's been working on her social media account for the past year. It was something she did for fun, as she doesn't have much friends and said it kept her sanity going. LOL. The past 3 months, however, she has been earning money. I didn't ask her how much. I was just happy she was finally earning money for herself and was treating herself and us to nice new things. Last week, she told me she was going to buy a brand new Audi S3 within the next 3 months.
Holy shit.
What social media doing? Because we want that for us.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
who do we have to collaborate with?
Can you go to our show and promote?
Yeah, you want to come on the show?
I was very confused and asked her how, and she said she's been earning. I knew she was making money, but not as much as she did. Within 3 months, she saved 30,000 euros.
Oh,
yo, show us the plan. Show us the way.
Please. Please.
God damn.
And didn't think to tell me. She said I never gave her money for clothes or to do her hair or anything, and she didn't think it'd be a big deal. I don't know how to deal with this since I've been busting my ass off for this family, and now she's earning more than my entire year's salary in months and not even having the decency to tell me.
Why is this an issue? I mean, the not telling me part is crazy, but it also sounds
It's
like
a little weird. But also,
but
you should. This is a wild reaction. You should be like, "Oh my god, we're getting out of this.
Happy, right?
Getting out of the slums."
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I get to drive an Audi S3 too. Like, what the fuck?
yeah.
And then to kind of close off, there's like one more sentence left. I'm happy for her, and this means our kids will have a better life, but I'm not sure about her transparency on the whole thing, and I'm very angry, to be honest. Any advice?
Stop being a bitch.
Here's
That
what I'll
was
say.
going to be mine too.
Yeah, you can express your displeasure of being like, hey, I wish you would have communicated that with me.
Which is perfectly
That's
valid.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think that's valid.
yeah. Like I'm very transparent with how much we make with the podcast with my partner, because we share bills, what like fun things we do together. So it's like yeah, good month, bad month. I let her know, and that's what you should do with the partner. That being said, it sounds like he's upset that he's no longer the breadwinner, and this is no longer a traditional quote unquote marriage roles set out, so that he's now making less than her, and he seems more upset about that to me. I could be misreading the situation, but that's what it appears like to me. And yeah, I gotta say, not a good sign, dude. Why would you be upset about that? Because your partners, if she's going up, you're going up with her. Like that's how it should be.
That's what partners are.
I would
Yeah,
tell
absolutely.
her not to buy the car right now. Wait for
I would-
it to be a
I
little
would
more
agree.
consistent. 3 months and then being like, fuck it, let's spend it. Is
Audi.
That
you know,
social
I mean,
media money
Granted,
might not go on forever.
yeah, granted, you haven't been treated out in a while, so it's probably really nice to splurge, but be a little concerned.
I hate to sound like a douchebag finance person, but like cars are the worst fucking
Yeah.
investment you can have because of the depreciating value. But that's a story for another day.
I'm not a car person. I'm always just like, get a Toyota
Me too.
and then just run it to the ground.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, she could just buy like a more reasonable car. Like that's fine. I'm okay with that. But yeah, going for like a super expensive one seems dumb to me. I
Off
agree.
the bat. that is dumb on our part. And
Yeah.
also like probably like the miscommunication part or like the lack of transparency. That's a little shitty too. But I'm also like kind of upset with the guy because it's like, dude, if you see her succeeding,
Celebrate. You'd be like, how can I help?
celebrate.
How can I make this even
Be-
better?
Yeah.
be her goddamn cheerleader. Full transparency. Juliet was like, hey, I kind of wanted to like earn a little bit like more money and because I want to be able to pay my student loans at some point. Like, should I start doing like social media at some point? I'm like, you can try. Like, what's the worst that could happen? Like,
Yeah.
you could just make your own channel, like do what you need to do. Every single picture or every single thing that she posts like on social media, I'll be the first one. Like it. I share it. I comment some random shit. Save it, bookmark it, log on to my other account, do the same thing. Because, that's what partners do. You just kind of gas each other up. But yeah, dude, just be her biggest cheerleader. That should be the only focus that you have. And if she's winning, you should feel like you're winning too because y'all were in this shit together.
Yeah. Exactly.
And a huge part of me too, I think he's low-key projecting as well because it's like, okay, if it's really the traditional role that they agreed upon on, I feel like he feels like a failure because he should be providing and whatever he's making salary-wise isn't cutting it for their family. So he's definitely like feeling a little bit of a pressure. It's kind of where I'm getting at with him.
Yeah. Which I mean, I agree. Like pretty much everyone should probably be getting paid more.
Oh, I agreed. Yeah.
Yeah. Like a 30,000. Is that what he said? Salary?
30,000. Yeah.
Yeah. Like I don't care what you're doing. You should be being paid more than that. Like that's
Not really
Agreed.
a livable wage.
no, not in most places anyway. So I don't know. Crazy to me that he'd be this upset about a W.
More money. Doubling
That's
the
what I'm
income.
saying.
By the end of the year, more so than.
Yeah, in months
Months.
she doubled the
So-
income.
Yeah, agreed.
It's some things were a little sus on her part, but also like the reaction is wild.
It is wild.
Just be happy, like me, like John. I would just immediately be like, all right, what do I need to do to keep this success going? Like, how can I help?
Yep.
If it's nothing, or if it's picking up more of like the home duties when I get home from work, then we got to do that, because again, you've made my whole salary in 3 months. So I need to be doing more. So you can.
We
get
need to
more
change
that.
the way we're thinking about things here.
Yeah. We're not optimizing our success.
Yeah, exactly.
Damn. There is like a top comment that I wanted to read, so that way we can kind of get an idea like what she does, and like a little bit of a comment.
So we can do the same.
Yeah, so we can do the same. But it's kind of vague what they provided. So a top commenter, Sweet Potato 781, asked, what kind of social media account is she running? Which then OP Old Hornet 2218 responded, she makes content for TikTok and YouTube, majority coming from YouTube.
Yeah.
What the fuck are we doing wrong?
Well, same.
I mean,
same.
TikTok doesn't pay us shit. So.
That's true.
That's true.
Damn you, Canada.
We should just repost all of our TikToks to an American account, because we can do
We
that.
have one.
We don't have time.
We
all
also
right?
don't have time.
And then another user 44596 4459691, god damn it, commented like an advice. They put, OP, neither of you should be hiding money from the other or using money as control in the relationship. You need to be transparent with each other, which you boys
I agree
perfectly put down. OP, you don't see your wife as your equal, and she feels it. That's why she kept her earnings from you. By the way, did you congratulate her on her success? Did you tell her you are proud of her? Which we all alluded to as well.
Yeah.
Look at yourself and your relationship with your wife. No offense, but it sounds like not only were you controlling her through spending, it sounds like you don't respect her because you tied her value to how much money she makes or brings to the table. So she was just playing around. When she was working on her social media, she's just a mom to my kids. It has no value, and you were the important one in the marriage. So this is a wake-up call. Go to marriage counseling and put this out in the open, which that is perfectly summarized for
I
me.
agree. I miss that too. And like, as creatives, it's something like you do deal with. It's like, oh, you're just, creating, or like you're playing around, or you're
nice hobby.
It's a hobby, and it's like, it can be for some people, sure. But
it was for
some
us
people, it's like
for almost a year.
a long time. Yeah. And many years before that, with our other endeavors we've tried. So
yeah.
I mean, as creatives, that's something we all experience. And so, not cool that he did that until she was finally making money for him to respect her hobby or whatever she was calling it. But now it's her job, basically. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Also, not related to the story, but John, on our American account, we just need to put the stories next to your fucking drawing account. Put those videos together, and then we're making money. What are we doing?
Genius.
Holy shit. It just came to me.
To be fair,
I had to say it.
That's just my hobby, okay? Like, I don't expect anything out of that. I just need that for my sanity.
Double dip. It's like the same as the fucking cake people that steal our videos and make cake.
That is genius.
Just put the Pokemon on there.
The things there, they squish things. Those ones are cool
my
too.
God.
Oh my God. We could.
This is why we anointed you, brother, as CF fucking O.
We gotta make money off this
Money
thing.
moves like this.
The issue is he comes up with these ideas and he's like, now you guys do.
You guys got it. I'm just the idea man.
Spoken like a true leader. That's what it is. All right. You guys ready for the next story, boys?
Let's do
Oh,
it.
yeah.
This one, I mean, is it ever going to be an episode without Mary Gitz
No.
reposting something, cross-posting something for us? So this one, cross-posted by one of the GOATs, Mary Gitz 2011. And this one is cross-posted from r/petty revenge. The title is, "The time my boyfriend chronically lied and cheated on me, so I stole his mom."
Okay.
Okay, I think this is going better than I thought it was in the intro. I thought this was going to be like a weird dating a mom afterwards. But
I was going to say, I was worried. I'm worried it was going to be the.
Oh, is it?
Oh,
no.
man. Because I'm picturing like the one. Remember the one you did, Sean, where he was sleeping with her mom. For the entire time they were married and they had kids together. That's what I was thinking initially.
And they didn't know if it was her. Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Well, they knew it was her kids because it came out of her. Yeah.
Yeah.
Duh.
Yeah. Weird. Anyway, that's a whole other story. Go look that one. Crazy. That was probably like a year ago now, but
Well, let's see where the story goes. When I was 20 to 23, I was in my first somewhat long-term relationship, and my first relationship in which we lived together. It was a bit rocky. We both caused a lot of problems in the relationship, but we finally broke up when I found out my boyfriend had been cheating on me regularly. He had also been lying about working an unpaid internship that would have transitioned to a job, which allowed him to spend hours going out with other women, and excused his lack of income, so I was partly supporting him financially along with his mom, who he was also lying to.
What a fucking piece of shit. Not only is he cheating on you, but he's also mooching
Lying
off
to the
you.
mom and mooching off of you.
That's crazy.
Holy shit. Mooching from a lot of people.
Yeah, honestly.
Even though my relationship with him was never stable, his mom loved me and would often openly take my side when we were fighting.
Hell yeah.
She had 4 sons and no daughters, and she told me she considered me the daughter she never had. So when the cheating and lying was uncovered, it wasn't hard to get her to take my side. She was the person I went crying to, and I told her that this is the sort of thing you cry about to your mom, and since I don't have a relationship with my own mom, I was glad she was there for me to talk to.
Hell yeah.
She was, of course, furious with him for lying to us both, effectively scamming us out of our money and for cheating on me. Even when he complained to her about everything I had done wrong in the relationship, she refused to believe him because in her eyes, I could do no wrong. She sat him in front of a computer and made him apply for jobs in front of her, then supervised his job search process the way one might supervise a child looking for the first time.
He is a child, so this is like,
He is.
Yeah.
Once he found a job, she made him pay us both back for the money we spent supporting him while he was lying to us.
What a
This mom
goat.
is fucking
What a fucking
Jesus.
goat,
Yes.
bro. That's
These are the
insane.
mother-in-laws we need in some of these stories.
She is mothering, like, for sure.
Hell yeah. It's crazy that she raised this piece of shit.
Right? She seems like an awesome ass, reasonable mom, too.
Yeah.
After he had finished paying us back and moved out of her place, she spoke to him rarely and was very clear that she no longer trusted him.
God damn.
Bro, imagine getting disowned
That's
by your mom.
crazy.
You're a piece of shit.
Disowned by your mom, and then she takes in your ex. That's got to be a long look in the mirror, bud, type moment.
Absolutely.
You need to take a long look in the mirror, bud.
I got it.
Perfectly
First
said,
try.
Sean. She even warned his next girlfriend that he was a cheater.
Oh, shit.
And they put on parentheses. And from what I've since heard, she was right too. As he has apparently cheated on other girlfriends since. Didn't learn
Wow.
this lesson.
That's crazy. Your own mom left you, and you're still like, damn. Well,
Gonna still cheat.
She and I remained close until she passed away 2 years ago.
no.
Oh.
She was one of the maybe 3 people I've ever felt I could be truly vulnerable with. She was the only person I told about a particularly difficult mental health situation I was going through, and I really did start to see her as a surrogate mother. The end.
I gotta say, John, you really hit us with a haymaker there at the end. I was
Yeah,
like, this is an
what a
awesome
roller
story,
coaster
and
that
then
was.
just wham, stomach punch.
Well,
Fuck.
I've been giving y'all nothing but happiness. I'm bound to give you something
Oh,
sad at some point.
man.
Fair.
It's when you least expect it.
I'm not going to lie.
It
I
was.
thought the turn was going to turn into another turn, and it was like, and in the will, I got everything, and he got nothing. I was like, come on, there's a happy ending,
No,
and it's just sad.
no, just
No.
sad.
But I mean,
I mean,
it is still
the
happy
happiest.
because she had a better relationship with you than your ex / her son. So
Yep.
and her own mother. It sounds
And a piece of shit son, like, not pretty much getting his just dessert. So
yeah.
I mean, honestly, I don't know if he did. He's still cheating on every girl. That's wild.
That's true. Well,
Well-
he'll never be happy with his life.
That's true.
We can only hope, actually.
We can only hope.
hope
Actually,
that.
he might be
Yeah.
very happy with himself. Fucking piece
Loves
of shit.
cheating. Loves cheating. It's-
Although I want to read the top comment because when I first read the story too, this is exactly where my head was at. And you know me, I'm a dirty motherfucker. But common lower score pangolin, lower score 371 commented, I have been on Reddit too long. I thought OOP meant they dated the guy's mom.
Same.
Which
Fucking
exactly
same.
where we went.
we've been on Reddit too long.
Your intro during the intro for that story, I was like, oh man, this is gonna be traumatic.
Hell no.
I did that on purpose.
Damn.
We need some hooks to bait people in, okay?
You're good at it,
Dated
brother.
us.
Oh, you know me, I'm master beta, man. But all right, boys, ready to hop into the next story.
Hell yeah.
All right. Well, the next two stories, it's stealing a page out of Sean's book.
Out of my book.
Out of your book.
I didn't know I had
These
books.
Next two,
Today I fucked up.
I mean, these next two stories, my brother, they're all about the Sean rule.
Oh.
For them, at least this one is. The other one is just a creepy guy. So maybe just this story then. This one is cross-posted by your fave undercover cop.
Oh,
I'm
no.
weary of you, user. I'm weary.
There's just water in this. Don't question me.
You don't know me.
And, you don't know us. You think you know me. And this one is cross-posted from r/true unpopular opinion.
Oh, so you know it's gonna be
Ooh.
trash.
It's gonna be unhinged.
So you know it's gonna be trash.
It's gonna be hot garbage.
Unpopular
Jesus.
opinion was not enough.
And it's the Sean rule.
But when it's true unpopular opinion,
Oh,
then it's
man.
really fucked.
I
up.
gotta
Is it
say,
gonna
this
be
sounds
some-
like a does this guy fuck?
It could be.
Honestly, to me, it sounds like because you mentioned the Sean rule in this, so I'm like, is he gonna be like 16 should be legal? I'm very concerned.
Well,
No.
all right, let's get to it.
No.
The title of this story
My
is
God.
Reddit is really weird about age gaps.
The law, society is normal. It should be. Oh no.
All right, I'm just warning you out there. This guy is a pig.
Oh
Okay.
no.
But are you guys ready?
I
Not really,
don't
but
know,
let's do it.
Next episode is gonna be fucking wholesome for me again. I'm feeling some type of way today, so I'm like, I'm feeling violent. So let's
All
do
right.
this shit.
Jesus.
All right. This story goes as well. I mean, I don't know if it's considered a story, but it goes as this. I think this is mostly unpopular on Reddit. Guys, I have pressing news for you. If she's 18 and she's consenting, I'ma fuck her.
No, you won't.
No, you won't.
You will not, dude.
No. I will not accept me or any other man being judged for that at any age. And listen to this,
What are
Josh.
you talking about?
If she's 18 and I'm 80 and she's consenting, I'm blowing my dust right up in there. Bam, bam. Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, I mean, I stand by this guy. I mean, this could be a does this guy fuck, and it's a no.
Yeah. But I mean, there's more.
Oh, there's more.
There's more.
God, okay.
Reddit acts like age gap relationships are their business. Acts like the man is inherently a predator.
You
That
are.
I knew this would get shot.
You
Correction.
are. Don't fucking.
Correction. It's not always been. There's been women that have
yeah.
broken the Sean rule, and this is
Absolutely.
illegal. Well, it's crossing into legal territory in this story, but we
Yeah,
call
like that
it-
aunt that was fucking her friends or
Yeah.
nephew's friends or something like that. That was predatory.
Yeah,
shit.
this is not a gendered thing. This is it's predatory because it is. You're older than them by so much that they're barely an adult. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Oh my god.
I think the user that posted this, your favorite undercover cop, you have someone to arrest. So please,
This one, officer.
get this one, officer.
Fuck.
Old man banging young women is a tale as old as time. Do not compare these men to actual predators. By doing so, you devalue that term. There exists actual monsters out there, and y'all out here acting like I'm gonna see Leonardo DiCaprio appear on To Catch a Predator. Get bent. Thank you kindly. And put edit. I would like to respond at one time to all the women calling me a predator for supporting consensual sex between two adults. This post is only about 18-year-olds specifically. Asking me about any other age is reaching because you don't actually have an argument. Please, kindly get bent. It may lighten you up. Also, great job making sure the term predator means next to nothing now. And then another edit. Wow. A whole bunch of feminists appeared overnight to call me a pedophile in my DMs.
This
and
bro is
report
telling
my
on himself
posts.
so fucking hard when he's just assuming everyone that's calling him out is a woman. Like, what the
He's hella
fuck, dude?
snitching on himself.
Doing? Like, three men right here calling you out. You're a fucking piece of shit. Like,
My guy,
what are you talking
you're a
about?
predator.
You're just so telling that he's just like, oh, it's only women that are calling this out. No, there are plenty of men that are like, this is fucking weird. Like, you shouldn't be an over 30-year-old dating an 18-year-old. You know what I mean? Like, can that be healthy? Maybe, but I'm not going to say the stories
What was,
we
your
have.
quote, what was your quote again, Sean? How many percentage of the time again?
60% of the time it works every time. The Sean rule.
Yeah.
I will say this. At first, I was giving him, I was going to be like, well, I give him the benefit of a doubt. Maybe he, feminist is men and women in his eyes because, feminists are men and women.
That,
We're
he said,
feminists.
before that, he said all the women came in my are in my comments telling me and then he said feminists after that. So I was more making a comment.
But then
to the women one.
Yeah, and then I was going to say, you know what? This guy probably doesn't know the difference between like women and feminists and all of those words.
You've never felt a woman's touch?
Yeah, he's never felt the woman's touch. All he knows is that he wants to bang 18-year-olds who don't want to bang him. This guy is just the absolute worst. Dude, there are 18-year-olds in high school. You're cool with that?
Yeah.
And the argument against this is like, you're weird because the only thing that's keeping you at 18 is the law. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's
your
weird to
only
me.
saving grace.
If it was lower, you would go lower, and that's what makes me
If
disgusted by you.
if there was no law, where do you think it should be?
There's no line for this.
You know what
fool.
I'm saying? I don't know if you think there should be.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
Ugh. All right. They have a couple more edits.
Oh,
Okay.
man.
So it's a gift that keeps on giving.
Give up, brother.
Edit. Wow, a whole bunch of feminists appeared overnight to call me a pedophile in my DMs and report my post. I wonder if they shared my post somewhere and brought in the reinforcements. LOL. Anyway, just wanted to remind the sensible men and women on here that there is never an issue between two consenting adults having sex or having a relationship. Supporting that most certainly doesn't make you a pedophile. And to the feminists rating my inbox and comment section once again, kindly see yourself bent. Any 18-year-old adult can easily just leave any relationship.
That's his only
Adults have-
insult is get bent, brother.
Get bent.
He's a
Fuck you.
4-year-old.
Oh, yeah. I'm a 4-year-old and I have more insults than that. Adults have freedom in our fine country. None of you were able to explain why it's okay for 18-year-olds to enter illegally binding contracts or join the army, but somehow they can't fuck who they want. Your lack of defense is laughable. Also, to the mods who banned my comment based on Rule 4, you failed to ban any comments calling me a predator and pedophile based on Rule 4. Very revealing. Peace and love, y'all. Another edit. Yep, the feminists definitely shared my post somewhere else to get help. Laughing my ass off, I love it. They still can't defend their points in the comments though, so y'all gonna have to take the L. And they put final edit, probably. I see they're trying to control the narrative in typical Reddit fashion by downvoting me to 0. But nonetheless, I have proof that over 700 people here agreed with me and upvoted. Thank you, you beautiful legends. Keep being free and doing whatever the fuck you want. Bump uglies, whoever you want, and never feel shame. Peace and love, y'all.
Oh, castration's a thing.
Hate to see
right?
somebody never learn.
This is the fucking change my mind asshole who's like, I'm never gonna change my mind. And it's like, well, then why are you here? You're fucking to me, this
You're
is
never
just
gonna listen.
Yeah. It's a troll post. He's just trying to get people upset. And I mean, for us, we don't have to worry because I can guarantee you this guy is not fucking. He's too busy in the comments defending why he should be able to fuck 18-year-olds. And like I keep saying, if the law was lower, he'd be fighting for 17 or 16. You know what I mean? And it's just his argument is it's legal. Our argument is it's morally wrong.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, and that's the difference. I don't agree with a ton of laws. Sorry, undercover cop. But there's tons of laws I don't agree with. He mentioned the army thing with 18-year-olds. Yeah, 18-year-olds probably shouldn't go to war. I agree with that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was gonna say, is that a gotcha? Because it's
not an argument.
We agree.
So,
I agree.
yeah.
And as someone who experienced it, don't want to do that again.
Exactly. I mean, I think 25 should be a lot of things where it's like, yeah, you're fully developed in your brain and you can make your own decisions.
Because I would not make that decision as a 25-year-old.
Yeah, because the decision you make between 18 and 25 are wildly different than 25 to 30. You're a crazy person between 18 and 25.
Yep.
As you should be. Like, you're young.
You learn life, but this guy's unhinged. Like so bad.
Made me angry. He's gonna be in
and
jail
I am
someday.
worried that he's an actual police officer. Which
No, it was cross-posted by a undercover cop.
Yeah, it was cross-posted.
Okay.
Yeah, no, he's not. No.
Oh, Jesus Christ! This guy's patrolling our streets.
Well, he's
But they should
patrolling
check his
probably
hard
other
drive, I
things.
think.
I agree.
Just
He's probably patrolling campuses and schools left
Oh
and right,
my
saying
God,
like,
probably.
when does this person come out of sixth period? Or
this is
something?
the dad
Holy
in
shit.
the story that we talked about a few weeks ago that fucking stole his kid's girlfriend.
Oh,
This is the same
yeah.
fucking guy.
Yeah, same energy. Oh, so for next story, I lied. So this is also a Sean rule, and it's also maybe does this guy fuck. So
Okay.
the title for this one, and this one is cross-posted by Mollykins Woo. I believe they've posted a couple times already. Heard their names in the past. This one is from r/oh no consequences.
Oh,
Okay.
this should be funny then.
Is it the
That's
same
me.
guy?
Yeah.
Oh no, the police raided my computer and found a bunch of shit.
And the title for this one is "Woman Called Me Creepy." Very
You
simple.
were.
Okay.
I'm
You deserved it,
1,000%
probably.
sure.
Let's get to it. I hit on someone at the
You were.
grocery. Just
Yeah.
You absolutely were.
Not a place people want to get hit on
Just-
most of the time.
no,
You know what I mean?
absolutely not. I hit on someone at the grocery, just tried to be nice and told her her outfit was nice. We had a little back and forth, and I asked her for her number, and she said, "I'm too old." I asked her how old she was, and she said 19. And I told her I'm only 30-ish.
No, fuck
And she started
you,
laughing.
man.
What is that?
Shut your old ass up.
Oh,
Shut your old ass up. If you were 23
I knew.
and she already said you look too old, you're too old. That's an L.
Game over.
Take the L.
Oh,
30-ish
my
is
God.
crazy because that could mean 30. That could mean 39. And I'm guessing it's more of the latter.
Wait on the top comment, Josh.
Yeah.
Just wait on the top comment, baby. I
I'm
got
40.
you.
He's got to be 40.
But I round down.
I told her I'm only 30-ish, and she started laughing and told me there's probably a reason I can't get someone my own age, which is just as silly as fuck. And I told her so, which is a burn.
Fucking got him.
Get fucking bodied by Gen Z.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, she was. I forgot. I don't know what their terms are nowadays, but I told her if I want kids dating younger. I told her if I want kids dating younger is my only choice. Wait, that doesn't make sense.
If you want,
Oh,
If he
I told
wants
her if I
kids,
want kids, dating
comma,
younger is my only choice.
but also wrong.
Disgusting. She said she had her tubes tied, and they put most likely BS. No one would let a woman make that choice on her own
Dude.
that age.
Yes! Take the no and take the L. Oh my God, bro.
I have a boyfriend. That didn't work. I have a husband. Oh, that didn't work. I got my tubes tied. I doubt she did that. Like, fuck
That
off,
doesn't
dude.
Don't you get him only 30-ish?
Oh,
She said she had her tubes tied and doesn't want them. I told her we could just have some fun and get to know each other. And she said she's going back to her dorm room with a lot of attitude and yelling that last part. I feel like shit. And like women just enjoy shitting on guys these days for fun.
You're 30 plus. You fuck.
You're such a fucking incel. Holy shit.
You
Before you guys go off, Josh already kind of hit the top comment on this one. Mysterious lower score ad 7461 commented, and we're pretty sure 30-ish means like 37, right? Which then Bozo lower score 2 commented, nah, he's easily over 40, which I think is true as well.
True. It's true. Oh my God. Like, no matter what age
Because if
you
he
are,
was in
this
his
is weird.
20s, he wouldn't say 30-ish.
Yeah.
And if he was,
He would
true.
say the exact age.
if he's 32, he wouldn't say 30-ish. 30-ish is 39, 40.
Yeah.
41 maybe.
It's at least over 35, which, I mean, semantics don't even matter because no matter what age you are, this is creepy. This is weird.
Honestly,
If you were 19
29 and 19, not good.
No, but I'm even saying beyond that, if you're 19 hitting on someone at the grocery store and they're like giving you real hard signals to fuck off, stop hitting on them, stop talking to them. You know what I mean?
That's what I was saying.
Oh.
If you were fucking 21 in this scenario, you're still a fucking loser, brother.
Yeah,
for
dude.
not taking no for an answer.
I've never heard a girl give "I've gotten my tubes tied" as an excuse to get out. That's you hit
Get
rock
the
bottom
fuck
when.
away from me.
And it's crazy to be like, probably BS. Why don't we just have fun? Brother, give it a fucking break.
Oh, dude.
If you do genuinely think that's a lie, she lied because she wants the conversation over. So why would you even fucking bring up, well, maybe we can just have, shut your old ass up. Shut your old ass up.
Oh,
I love this. There's
Crazy.
going to be caption this on Sean's face this episode, I'm guessing.
shut your old ass up.
Well, let's kind of lighten the mood up a little bit because I knew those two would kind of
Thank
like
God.
be anger inducing. This is why I only do happy stories, guys, because I picked some of the worst ones majority of the time. All right. This one is going to be a segment, as usual, by the Amazing Underbakke. This time we're going to go with Rate That Date. So we're going to explain how that goes. Basically, this segment, I will read one to two dating stories before each providing a rating between 1 to 5. And here's the scoring system, as Alex always provides us. 1, code red flag. The date is just bad. Go home. Not worth further pursuing. Block and hide. So 1 is the worst. 2, pretty bad, but there's minuscule hope. 3, not bad. Pretty decent. Awkward moment, but date was salvageable. 4, pretty memorable, mostly positive. And 5, best date ever. So we're good on the rating, boys?
Yeah.
Awesome. So story number 1, and this one is posted from r/dating story, where the user is Chad5150. Well, Chad is a red flag, but
I was gonna say, yikes.
I was 30 and was meeting women on an online dating site. A woman about my age and I connected, and since we lived about an hour apart, we agreed to meet at a central location for dinner and a drink about halfway between us. I had to work early the next day, so we agreed to meet a little early and not to stay too late. Chad don't sound too bad so
Yeah,
far.
I like Chad
Okay.
so far. I liked him at my own age. Just coming off the
Yes.
last story.
Yes. Dinner was fine. Stayed and had a drink after. No real chemistry. Honestly, it was just okay, I thought. So I walked her to her car, hugged goodnight, and I drove home. The next morning, I was backing out of my garage and a strange car was parked on the other side of my driveway.
Hell no.
I got out and looked to find my date asleep in the front seat. At no point did I tell her my address or which part of town I lived in. I didn't wake her, just drove to work. She later texted me and asked what I was up to because she was in the area.
Oh.
And I told her I chose to not wake her up, but she needed to stay away from my home and never contact me again. Surprisingly, she listened and they put, as far as I know. So on a scale of 1 to 5, boys, what would you rate this date?
1, there's no hope.
I mean,
Jane Goldberg vibes.
God damn, that 1 for me. That is crazy. That's,
Why? bold move in the actual not even like just like down the street.
Across the street.
Fucking
Crazy.
in the driveway. And then to
Wild.
just be like, I'm in the area. I know. I know.
I can see
I saw you in my fucking driveway.
Holy.
That's a little scary.
I'd be so concerned. I'd be buying so many security cameras.
Oh, facts.
Oh my God.
Absolutely. I'm changing the locks. She probably
Just
knows the code.
what's the thought process behind that?
Yeah, what
are you thinking?
Like, are you hoping he's like, oh yeah, I'm home, and then you're like, oh, I'm here. Like, what are you talking about?
Because like I always try to figure out like, all right, well, what caused someone to think that was the move? And
Yeah.
I can't. Maybe, yeah. What the fuck? I don't know.
Is it gonna be like, oh, she's so considerate, she's went out of her way to find where I live to come see me? No, that's never gonna be the thought
No, I
process.
don't think so. Uninvited is wild.
And just
Sneak following is
Yeah.
wild.
finding out your address in secret. That's scary, bro.
Like,
Oh, man.
imagine if this was genders reversed. How much more? Bro, like cops.
Yeah.
Straight up. I
mean,
was
so
called the
I'm
cops
scared as
already.
it is. Yeah.
Yeah, as it is, I'm like cops, camera.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. All right. Ready for the next date.
Yes.
All right. This one is posted by Moda Semaha. Oh, it goes as this. I, male 31, planned a date with this girl, 35 female, and we agreed to meet for lunch, but God had other plans for us. While I was on the road to pick her up, she called and said she might have fractured her ankle and needed an ambulance.
Oh no.
She is new in the state and doesn't know no one yet, and she asked me to save myself the hassle, block, and forget about her. LOL. So I arrived and took her to the nearby hospital where we made the necessary diagnosis for her ankle, wrapped her entire leg with bandages and stuff, and a doctor instructed her to stay 3 days at home. I took her back to her apartment, we talked, ordered some food, hugged her, and left. On a scale of 1 to 5, what would you rate this date?
Honestly, given the definition that the Amazing Underbakke has given us, it's pretty memorable. That's a 4 for me. I mean, that's a wild points. You took her to the emergency room, took care of her. I doubt either of y'all will forget what happened.
Sure.
And worst case scenario, if y'all have a second date when she's better and it's not great, then that's fine. But this is by definition, in my opinion, a 4. Just because it's what's 4? Memorable. Would do again
Pretty
or
memorable,
something?
mostly positive, yeah.
Yeah, that sounds by definition a 4 to me.
Yeah. I mean, didn't she say block and delete me at the beginning?
Yeah, because she was like, "Oh, don't
Embarrassed, I
inconvenience,
think.
don't inconvenience yourself seeing me because I have a fractured foot. Like, just forget about me." But he's like, "No, fuck that. I'll help you out.
Okay.
You don't know anyone else in the town.
Okay. Yeah.
He was like, "You have a fractured foot. I should take you
I'm
to
gonna help you
I
with
should
that.
help you out." Yeah.
Yeah. No, sorry. I just thought it was maybe like less. I don't know. It was probably more jokey than I was thinking it was. So, yeah, I'll go with 4. 4 sounds exactly the right spot. Hopefully, it turns into something.
It sounds like a rom-com, like
Yeah.
the beginning of a rom-com. You know what I'm saying? So I'm
It's
with
a
it.
good. It's a good story for your wedding. When you're just like, this
Yeah.
is how we met, kind of thing.
Yeah,
Yeah. Imagine saying, "Hey, break a foot or break a leg."
I did.
Gives me the
For
ick.
you. Oh man. All right. Well, that is it for the episode today. But before we close it off, boys, anything you'd like to address or comments or reviews that you want to read?
Og the merch. I got some. I'm wearing it underneath my sweater. I don't know why.
You should take it off, Josh.
We're all wearing merch.
Oh, baby, let's go.
That's as much as I'm gonna do. I'm very cold. But yeah, so we got some Og the merch. Go to redditonwikishop.com to get access to that. We got some people who have ordered and wrote stuff to us, so I'm gonna read that.
Ooh.
Susanna says there ain't nothing like picturing you guys as goofy puppets as you speak to lighten my mood. Keep it up. Hail Ogtha from Portugal.
Ooh.
And they
Ooh.
send $5.27.
Oh, thank you so much.
But
Goofy
that is
puppets.
funny
Love
that you
it.
picture us as puppets.
I'm picturing NSYNC It's gonna be May. Just fucking like this the whole time. You want us to be
Kermit.
like this?
Eba says, hi, listener from Sweden here. Been listening for a year, and I want to thank you all for being a positive voice in a dark world. And they send $3.
Hurry up,
Thank you.
Sean. Hit us. What's it? Give us that best Swedish accent, baby.
They're from Sweden. They like fish? I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know, guys. Y'all gotta. It's all
Swedish
the same accent.
Swedish fish. Oh, God.
Fuck me.
Christina says,
I'm gonna take a month off and just perfect a bunch of different accents.
Do that. I'll take a month off and I'll sign language everything.
Josh, you got it?
brother.
We'll send you Chris and Patrick.
Wow,
Same.
what a
Yeah,
trade.
same Browns.
What a trade. Christina says, thank you so much for being the highlights to my commute. You guys are my favorites. Stacy says, love the show. So excited to finally be able to declare my love for our roach wife to the world. Heart emoji.
Oh,
They sent $10 along with their order.
Thank you.
Lauren says, I'm so excited for the Ogtha merch. Instead of the Venmo, sorry, Sean, decided to buy myself a shirt. Keep up the
Hell
good
yeah.
work, boys.
Honestly, much better returns on your end.
Yeah.
You actually get
Lauren,
something
you've been
back.
given a lot of money.
You need a
We should be sending you the shirt, honestly.
Morgan says, you guys deserve more than this, but I love that you guys are genuinely caring people. Thank you. And they send $3 along with buying a sweater.
Oh,
yeah. Thank you so much.
Morgan.
And says, let's get this merch to Germany. Love you guys.
Hey,
Hey.
let's go.
They send $3.
Deutschland.
Is
Deutschland.
Ogtha a normal name there?
I don't know.
I don't know. Let us know.
When I think Ogtha, I think of Europe, like a European woman.
Yeah, like an old Eastern European woman, I think.
Yeah, so I wonder if that's maybe not in Germany. Germany may not be west enough.
You
Or
mean
east
enough?
enough. East
East?
enough.
Yeah, I think some parts of Germany can be. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not good.
Madison says, I just wanted to say that I love the podcast and being a $10 member. Also, my cats love the giant hoodie and take turns sleeping on it.
Hell yeah. Oh, will you be my Valentine?
And Madison upgraded to the Ogtha merch. Chelsea says, I know a few people who need to see this sweater. Keep up the good work, gentlemen. And that's in regards to the Get Therapy sweater. And they send $3 as well.
Thank you
Love
so
it.
much.
I have a funny story about the Get Therapy sweaters because my mom bought one a while back and she wears it all the time. And she said she wore it shopping or something. And I guess someone stopped her and was like, I am, don't worry. Like in regards to getting therapy.
Hey, you love to hear it.
Yeah. So thought that was funny. And that's all we got for right now. So thank you everyone who purchased the Ogtha merch or any other merch that you got.
Yeah. Sean, anything you want to bring up, brother?
No, not at all. Just thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys to everyone who said happy birthday to our main man, Josh.
It's Sean's
And,
birthday coming up.
And then
Yeah,
John's
it's
right
your-
after.
Yeah, so maybe it was destiny. Like we're only like weeks apart from each other.
Wow.
So
Yeah,
look at
maybe
that.
the Zodiac knows what it's doing.
It's years apart if we
Maybe.
really think about it. But
Shut the fuck up.
God
Josh.
damn it. This is Denver all over again.
Shut the fuck up.
I gotta feel young somehow, guys. Come on.
No,
Let me
bitch.
have
Shut
it.
your old ass up.
Yeah, you're
Shit, shut
30-ish
your old
now.
ass up.
Like us, you bitch.
I'm
You
definitely making that a
geriatric ass.
Shut your old ass up.
Awesome. Well, I guess I don't have much to read either, but I guess my call to action for this episode in honor of what's our usernames? Better Sorbet's car rides.
Ooh.
Let us know. Comment your favorite song right now on the comments or your favorite playlist currently, whichever you
I thought you were going to
prefer,
say
but-
sorbet, which is pretty close to ice
Pretty
cream.
close to ice cream, so I'm
We
glad
did
you
that
pivoted.
last
I'm glad.
time,
I'm
so
glad.
I
Yeah, I'm glad.
pivoted.
I'm glad. I'm glad you pivoted.
I got you, boys. But yeah, comment us your favorite song right now. But other than that, appreciate y'all for rocking with us. But we'll see you this Friday for another Am I the Asshole episode. Till then, we love you, Wikimaniacs. Toodles.
Bye.
Bye.
Get therapy.